Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer is Mobcraft Brewing, I guess. Hop forward wheat ale with grapefruit zest, sea salt, and a tart finish. Grapefruit wheat ale. This is sent to me by Henry at Mobcraft. Haven't had any of their beers before now. Got a real nice graphic. Got a guy in a German outfit there with a hop cone head, and it looks like he's getting ready to jump on top of a grapefruit. And looks like a little referee salt shaker to the side with a whistle. Looks like he's getting ready to jump on it or jump on him or whatever is going on there. So this is a Gose beer, which is usually a summertime low ABV salty beer. And they brewed this with grapefruit and added some wheat in there, so it should have a nice mouthfeel. 16-ounce can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in this monster glass because a lot of times these produce a monster head. But that last little bit of pour out of the can usually hazes it up quite a bit. So I'm going to pour it very gently, so try to get all of it into the glass here. 4.5% ABV on this one, guys. I don't have the IBUs listed either place. Says it's a summer availability. Don't have any dating on the bottom of the can, so I don't know how big they are or whether, from what I'm read, it says brewed at House of Brews. So evidently somebody else is brewing their beers from Mobcraft for them. It says here they're out of Madison, Wisconsin. So, commercial descriptions: sour wheat beer brewed with salt, with grapefruit and grapefruit zest added. The food pairing for this style of beer cuisine is German, and the meat is fish. Glassware, the Stange, which is a slender cylinder glass. I've got one of those, but I don't like using it because it just foams up the top. You can't get about this much of the beer in there, into the bottom of the can before it foams up. Don't like that glass at all, guys. Or a Wiesen glass. This is my Wiesen glass. It says here not recommended for extended cellarings. It's 4.5%, so you want to get on with this one if you pick it up. Let's get it into the glass. Like I said, I'm going to pour this easy, guys, because I'm going to try to get it all into the glass. It's not foaming up too bad, so we might get lucky here. Get it all in there. Oh yeah. I have nice and hazy. I liked, what am I going to call it, that tangerine, maybe it's on the lighter side, but it is very cloudy, guys. Looks good though. I mean, good looking beer. Let's get a nose on it. Definitely getting the grapefruit. Maybe a little bit of lemoniness in there, some citrusiness. Not getting a lot of sourness in there. Maybe slight hints of some Belgian yeast in there, maybe. The grapefruit's standing out in the nose more than anything else. Well, it's time. First beer of the day. Cheers. Thank you, Henry. Definitely got the grapefruit going on there. A little bit of saltiness there. Very nice summertime beer. What I call these, and it's not derogatory, lawnmower beers. Very low ABV beers. Beers with a little more taste than your macro lagers are going to have. Something you can come in and have one or two and go back out and continue doing what you're doing, cutting the grass, working in the yard, whatever. Sitting by the ocean or the pool. Some hint of some spiciness in there too. Maybe some cloves. Very light, very easy drinking. Very low ABV, not getting any alcohol at all. Very nice. I do think they need to put the date on the can. Like I said, if they're outsourcing this and having somebody else brew them for them, we probably cannot control that. If the brewery has a dating machine, fine, and if they don't, man, that's not going to happen. So, Henry, thanks for sending this to me. Very tasty, very easy drinking, and a nice grapefruit Gose beer. Not super salty. Just a slight hint of some of that sea salt in there. Nice and citrusy. Decent. Well, let me take it back and let her have a sip, 2 or 3, and sip on this for a while. It won't take me long. Probably 10 or 15 minutes I'll be done with it. I like to drink these low ABVs pretty quick. Definitely getting the grapefruit. Grapefruit is outstanding in this. Very nice. I'll be right back. Hey, and I'm back. Been sipping on it about 15 minutes or so, guys. Very tasty. The other half loved it. She was tasting a little bit of oranges or tangerines in it. Grapefruit's overpowering everything. It's a little lackluster in the saltiness though for a Gose style. I'm getting just a slight hint of the sea salt. It does have a wee tartness to it. Not much. Very easy drinking though. Very nice. But for a 4.5%er, I need to have the date on it. But I do appreciate Henry sending it to me. So let's do the final chug here. Now that last little bit, that last swallow, I got more saltiness out of that than the rest of it that I had. Evidently it settled down, evidently. The last chug was pretty good. Guys, that's a decent beer. Not my style. I have tried 3 or 4 or 5 Gose style beers over the last 6, 8 months or so, and they are tasty. Not my everyday kind of drinker. Maybe if I lived at the beach and drank a lot of low ABV beers, they would, but I like a lot of taste, and the grapefruit is really tasty in this. I will give them that. The grapefruit is there, no doubt. The grapefruit zest, hence the citrusiness, and like I said, she was getting a little bit of oranges or tangerines in it. I'm not getting that. Oh well. Since it doesn't have a date, guys, I'm gonna give this a B. I'm gonna give it the 6, which is a solid B. If I was putting a numeric rating on this, guys, it would be an 84, 85, somewhere in that area. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 81 in the good range, and Great Beer is not kind at all. Overall 67 and 44 in the style. So I think I enjoyed it a little bit better than these guys. I can tell you all the time, unless it really blows these guys' hair back or their socks off, they don't really give it a good rating. And I try to be as honest. It's a decent, it's a well-made beer. A lot of these guys are hopheads like I am, and unless it's a super hoppy beer or a super rich barrel imperial stout or porter or something like that, they're just not impressed. Take the beer for what it is. It's a 4.5% beer made with wheat. Very easy drinking. They had a nice mouthfeel to it. I wouldn't say it was creamy or it was a little on the light side, which it is. It's a 4.5%er. So taking it for what it is, I think it's a above average beer, guys. That's why I gave it to B. And if it had a date on the bottom of it, I may even give it a B+. So Very nice. I do appreciate Henry sending it to me. It just wasn't quite to the A category in my opinion. But if you love the Gose style and you drink it all the time and you've had this beer, you might say, oh man, that's an A beer. I wouldn't argue with that. Just didn't blow my hair back, but I think it's decent enough to give it a solid B. So that's what I'm giving it, 84, 85, somewhere in that range for me. So if you've had this from Mob Craft, they're Hop Gose the Grapefruit. Let me know what you think, guys. So come on back tomorrow. Let's take something a little bit bigger out of the fridge. See you then.